Everyone, and welcome back to Content to Profit Live. I'm so glad to have you. And if you're watching the replay, today you're going to learn so much about TikTok strategy and what I'm doing, my personal challenge to myself to grow a TikTok from zero. If you are new here, I'm excited to share my story. I actually have over 300 something thousand followers on TikTok alone, which is incredible. And I've worked very hard to get that following. Hi everyone, thank you for being here tonight. I'm so glad if you're just joining in. I'm gonna be teaching all about TikTok strategy. And this is Content to Profit Live. Be sure to drop in your questions. I'll be going through and answering them. So let me tell you how I got started on TikTok. Back in 2019, I was hearing, hey, you should be on TikTok, you should be on TikTok. And just like people are doing now and not getting on Threads, we're like, do we really have to do another social media platform? The answer is always yes. If you want to build your business, if you want to build your brand, you've got to be omnipresent. You've got to be everywhere. And that is going to give you the most opportunity rather than putting all your eggs in one basket on one platform. So for me, TikTok was it. Okay, I need to tighten my stand here. TikTok was the platform that took off like crazy for me, and Instagram did really well too. But Instagram was something I had worked on for years, and TikTok was something that I thought was new, thought that just the kids who were on it didn't really see the value. You need to see the value of TikTok because TikTok is a lead generation platform. What does that mean? You have the ability to reach an audience that doesn't follow you because the algorithm shows your content to people that have never come into contact with you and has no relation to you. Whereas on Instagram, yes, you can generate leads. Yes, you can reach a bigger audience, but yes, it's more challenging. So it's a lot easier to grab new leads on platforms like YouTube Shorts and TikTok. So tonight I'm talking about TikTok because I've done something pretty crazy. I am starting a TikTok account from zero. And here is why. When I started on TikTok in 2020, I was a completely different person and I was building a completely different type of brand. And I was making most of my revenue entertaining. Thank you, I appreciate that. Most of my income entertaining. Now, there is an amazing opportunity for creators who want to create entertaining content. But that's not something that I wanted to do forever. I'm not a comedian. I don't want to rely on my face alone. So I've pivoted out of that. But the entertaining content that I created on TikTok was certainly still strategic. It wasn't an accident that I went viral. It wasn't an accident that I got the 300,000 followers that I have there. The TikTok strategy that I had in 2020 is different than the TikTok strategy that I deployed today. Hey, thanks for being here. Now, how did I get started on TikTok? How did I possibly grow so fast? The answer to that is I simply kept creating. I did not stop. And if you want to ask me what's the secret sauce to growing a profitable personal brand now, here in July 2023, the answer is still the same, even if the strategy is different. You just keep creating. If you want to build a brand and make loads of money online, it is going to require loads of content. And I wish that I could tell you that it would just be easier than that and that there'd be no work involved and that it is passive. And the truth is, nothing is passive. Nothing is passive. Even the greatest course creators who are using ads to generate passive revenue, that is going to go away because of platforms and technology like ChatGPT, right? So that is not something that you should be aspiring to do because it is going to be extinct. What is never going to change is person-to-person connection, growing a connection with your audience, regardless of what your dream is to sell or how you dream of monetizing. Creating that connection is what's going to make you valuable and what creates social equity. So now that we have all these lofty dreams of just creating passive revenue and building a course, and that being how you become a bajillionaire, out of your head, because it is typically not real. The truth is you're going to create content, and you're going to create content every day, and you're going to create content that not only connects to people, but helps them. And that is how you're going to build a big business. And one day, yes, if you don't feel like creating content as often, yes, you can deploy ads. But the goal of what I teach is so you never have to run an ad unless you feel like creating less content. But I teach you how to create strategic, organic content so you don't have to run ads. So you can be in complete control of your business without paying anyone else. If that sounds good, can I get a heart in the chat? And I'm going to start talking about TikTok strategy and my recent pivot on TikTok. Let me know you're listening and tell me where you're at and what your dreams are. What are your dreams? Why are you here tonight? I'm excited to hear from you. We've got Stephanie, we've got Devisa, Asme, Tori, Bedeline, Louisa, Natalie. Listening from Los Angeles, I love it. Is that Los Angeles or Louisiana where I'm from? Financial freedom, yes. The freedom for you to pivot in whatever way you want. That is true stability and security. And I'm so excited that I finally hit that. That way I can teach you guys. Hey, Alina. So glad to see you. Hey, Angie. Hey, Anika. Okay, so let me get started. So I just started a new TikTok platform from zero. And I want to tell you why. It's very important because I wish that I had known that what I went viral for on TikTok would become the box that I'd be in forever on that account. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said the things I said or did the things I did. And that's not to regret. It got me there. It got me to where I am. But what you need to know about the algorithm is once you start creating in a certain way, you're going to be niched down that way. The algorithm is only going to show your content to people who have proven that they liked the content that the algorithm served them in the past. So my content was only served to relationship or lesbian TikTok, age gap TikTok, all these different categories. So you may have a personal TikTok right now and you're thinking, should I use that to now promote my business, to now promote my services as a service provider, to now promote my coaching as a coach? The answer would be no. I've learned that if you use a platform and you change niches, you lose 25% of your audience. Rachel Peterson, Ms. Peterson on TikTok, she's an incredible strategist. She shared this with me one day and I have to share it with you. You will lose 25% of your audience every time you change topics. So I went from age gap to lesbian TikTok and I lost 25% of my audience. And then I went from lesbian TikTok to creating educational content on business and sales and social media strategy. And I lost 25% of my audience. So because I'm now sitting with 50% of my audience or less, it was in my best interest to start completely over on a fresh account and save TikTok for me personally or any influencer content that is just fun and easy money for me. Because that's the truth. When you build up your TikTok or your Instagram and it is personal, you can still have great brand deals. But if brand deals isn't your ultimate goal, then that's the limitation there. What do you encourage women to peruse that's not multi-level marketing? What are we needing? What can I offer? Okay, that's a really good question. We're going to come back to that, kindly Kima. Hey, Body by Kiki. Hey, Susan. Okay, so I will come back to that question, I promise. So I switched what I was talking about. I changed niches. So I needed a new platform. I tried this back in March, and TikTok thought it was someone impersonating me, so they took my platform down, which was devastating because, as you know, content takes time to create, and it wasn't fun. But now TikTok knows me. we're good to go. Got a new account, and within a day, I've been able to communicate the value of, hey guys, come follow me here. So I do encourage you, if you are worried that you're gonna lose numbers, that, okay, I'm gonna have a smaller audience if I start over, and my personal account was for this, but I'm gonna have a smaller audience, don't be afraid. Because it's not about the amount of people that follows you that dictates what's in your bank account. Of course, more reach and more people who follow you is amazing. That gives you a bit more opportunity. But there are friends of mine in my industry who have 3,000 or 4,000 followers who make $20,000 to $40,000 a month. It is not like your social media numbers, your social media analytics are not God, and social media is not what provides for you. Social media is just a tool. So do not be afraid to let go of the personal account and start something fresh. That's the first thing that I want to share. The second thing is, when you go to create on your second account, don't just follow people to be nice. I'm only following a few people that are like friends or followers that are dedicated and have been there for a while for me. Other than that, I'm only following people in my niche, because who you follow tells the algorithm the content that you're going to be serving to your audience. So does that make sense? Like, you cannot get on there and start following celebrity gossip from your business account. You need to follow other people, not necessarily your competitors, but other people in your industry. So that way the algorithm knows, hey, this is exactly what we need to put her in this box. And it's a box that you're intentionally choosing from day one. Then, if your ideal customer wouldn't need to hear it, you do not need to create it. In fact, don't. It will harm your account in the future. I wish I would have known this sooner. I wish someone would have told me. And so I'm telling you now, it's just not worth it. You should have a personal account and you should have your business account. I'm really excited to be starting from zero, first of all, so I can show you what you're capable of and the amount of money that you can bring in from a lead generation platform starting from scratch. Hi, Lauren. Hey, Ashley. So glad to hear you. And Body by Kiki says, needed to hear this. I don't have a huge following, so I've been really focusing on nurturing relationships with my current followers. Yes, that is the goal always. Whether you have 100,000 followers or you have 100, it needs to be nurturing your audience. And you should be focused on creating offers that are going to sustain you, because the truth is, if you have 1,000 followers, but you have 2 people who buy from you a package at $2,500, all you need is 2 people out of 1,000 people to pay for a package valued at $2,500, and you have $5,000 a month from those 2 people alone, from 1,000 followers alone. You need to realize how much you are capable of, and that there's absolutely no reason why with a small following you can't succeed. If you're starting your following and only calling in people who are absolutely interested in solving the problem that you solve, you will not have a problem. Are you guys picking up what I'm laying down? Okay, Kindly Kima says, if your ideal client doesn't need to hear it, don't post it. Yeah, right? We are so tempted to fill in the gaps with things that we like, but it's just not what's necessary. Now, I do notice on Instagram stories, the stories that tend to get really high engagement are stories that are me sharing something really exciting about my business, where people see me as a human and they can celebrate progress with me, or something that shares something relatable, something that's happiness, like relationship wise with my girlfriend or my family. Those are gonna be the highest. So you can still share some personal things, personal wins, be a person in your Instagram stories, but your TikTok and Instagram feeds need to be absolutely professional. Okay, so let's go back down to Kylie Kima's question. What do you encourage women to peruse that's not multi-level marketing? What are we needing, or can I offer? Well, first of all, what are you most curious about? What do you find yourself researching the most? What are you most obsessed with? Or what do you have an educational background in or work experience in? There's 2 different ways you can go to make lots of money online without having a large audience. 1, you can be a coach. 2, you can be a service provider. As a coach, as a service provider, you're an entrepreneur. You're also a creator. You're creating content to do what you need to do, get your audience warmed up, and buy from you. If you're a service provider, your service can be creating videos for brands. That's UGC. That is always an option. If you're great at creating content, why not? Why not pitch yourself as a UGC creator? The sky's the limit. I think the most I made from UGC in 1 month was $10,000. If I can do it while at that time dating coaching as well, you definitely can do it. And I didn't need a lot of followers at all to have that job. I didn't need to post it on my accounts. I just needed to create it for the brands. I needed to position myself as someone who was an expert in, at that time, beauty. Okay, this girl knows how to do her makeup. This girl's fit. She can model the clothes. She can do the lashes. She can do lash serum ads. Like, that's all it took, was positioning myself in a professional way and saying I could create these videos for them and where I saw the gap in their social media strategy, short form video strategy. And I got those gigs. And for a while, that was really, really lucrative. Now I focus on coaching. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. If not, give me a follow-up question. Okay, Stephanie says, I have 2,000 followers, sell products and services for 3 to 15K, and I only need a few people who are looking for what I bring. Absolutely, Stephanie. And I am so excited that you give yourself as an example. I worked with Stephanie a few times. I'm really proud of her. She is the go-to in the Frenchie world if you are looking for a Frenchie. And she really only needs a few people who know her as the luxury go-to Frenchie girl, Frenchie dealer. And what we've really done is hone in on her marketing to attract ideal clients who can afford her and don't question her prices. Because in order to have a luxury product, very well taken care of dog, then they need to be paying that high ticket price. And so that's what we've honed in on. And I'm really excited that you've seen some progress there, Stephanie. Oh, Jamie's here. Lisa's here. Okay, glad it helped in what you're looking for, Kindly Kima. And yeah, I mean, what is your background? What are you the best at? What do your friends call you for advice? That is what I like to ask people when they're like, I don't know what to do. You do though. And all the people in your life know what you should do too. Because you are a godsend. You are created for a specific purpose and you are someone's answer to their problem. What are the answers that you give so easily and effortlessly that it feels like you're not even working? That is your purpose. Zoe's here. Jen's here. Abby. How are you feeling, Lisa? I'm so glad that the strategy is working well, Stephanie. So glad to hear it. Okay, so back to TikTok. For anyone who's just tuning in, I am a social media strategist who just pretty much chunked a 300,000 follower account on TikTok to start from zero because I'm really excited about only attracting my ideal client, only creating content for my ideal client, which are service providers and coaches who want to go from $0 to $5,000 a month, all the way to $10,000 to $15,000 a month. So if you're making anywhere from 0 to 5, and you're trying to hit $10,000 to $15,000 months, I know I can help you. I just launched a membership. It's called the Profitable Personal Brand Membership, and I will teach you how to build your business. And I have proven strategies that work if you take action. The way the membership works is you're going to get training not only in content creation, but business systems to help you build a long-term sustainable business, whether you're a service provider or you're a coach. And I'm really excited because I know after working with me for just 1 to 3 months, you'll see a lot of progress. 1 to 6 months, you're gonna have a whole business if you didn't have one before. And if you work with me for an entire year, I really believe I can get you to $10,000 months. Or if you're starting, say you're coming in and you're already doing well and you're a business owner who hasn't really used social media, but you know that social media could be bringing you in more revenue, that you're leaving money on the table, it might be in your best interest to pay someone on your team to join my membership, like let them join and give it to them to watch on Wednesday nights so that they can increase the revenue for your business on social media. I'm glad you're feeling good, Lisa. Okay, pop in more questions. Okay, so I want to talk about the reasons why I started another TikTok aside from what I've already shared. So I want to be an example. I want to show you that you do not need to have a lot of followers to be successful, and I can be living evidence. So starting from 0, and now I've got 200. I'm really excited about that. And the next reason why TikTok is so important. So right now, when I post on TikTok, I have everything I post on TikTok going to YouTube Shorts. Everything you post on TikTok should be applicable to what the YouTube Shorts algorithm really wants. If you are solving a problem in every TikTok and you are titling or you are captioning your TikToks with a question, when it goes over to YouTube Shorts, it is going to be a searchable question. And what's amazing about TikTok and YouTube, they're lead generation platforms. They're also search engine platforms. So when people are searching for an answer, you want your video to come up as the answer to that problem. And that is why I take everything I do on TikTok and I repurpose it over to YouTube Shorts. And the questions that I answer solve problems. What can you answer for people that are going to solve problems? Because that content is going to live so much longer than just a 48-hour Instagram post, right? So much longer than a 24-hour Instagram story. And so that's where we've got to get strategic and start putting the best content we can create that answers questions on TikTok. So every time someone leaves a comment and they're asking a question, you can do a video response to that and have that go to YouTube Shorts as well. Super important. And the way that I'm going to grow this TikTok is I'm going to post every single day and I'm going to engage with my audience there. I'm going to actually answer questions that solve problems. If you are a coach or a service provider who is afraid to give too much free information on the internet, you're not going to make any money. It is very important that you feel very generous with how you share, how I'm showing up now, giving free advice. Kindly Kima says, I'm so excited to be in a place where I can work with you someday. Okay, Kima, you wouldn't be watching this live if you had everything you needed financially. Whether you work with me or not, if you don't do something today and you don't learn how to build your brand, then you'll never reach that goal. Like you'll never be in the place. Do you get what I'm saying? So like kindly Kima, what's your financial goal? I would love to know. What's your financial goal? Let me know. Lisa, the membership would be freaking amazing for you. I already know that. More personal attention, the free stuff is just a start. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, the free stuff is just a start. What is your goal, Kima? I want to know what's your goal. And for those of you like watching now, I want you to study how I'm selling because this is really important. Like, what is your goal amount of money in life? What do you want to generate from your business every single month? I'm curious. Think about it for you. Maybe you could type it in. You don't have to be Kima to type it in. I'm talking to everybody. What is that number for you? So let me just give you an arbitrary number. For me, that's $20,000 a month. For every month that I'm not making $20,000, because I know I'm capable of it, I'm paying life. So if I'm making $5,000 a month, but I want to make $20,000 a month, for every month I don't go solving the problem of learning how to make $20,000 a month, I'm paying life $15,000 a month. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? It makes no sense. Now, if you join the membership, which right now you can join, and if you commit to 3 months with the discount code PROFITABLE, you'll get 1 month for free, your first month for free if you commit to 3 months. Now, you don't have to pay me, you could pay someone else. But if you don't learn how to solve your problem, then you're still gonna have a problem and you're gonna be leaving money on the table. So maybe you're making $1,000, but you're trying to get to $5,000. if you don't figure it out, you're always going to be missing $4,000 a month. So, and I know I tried to figure it out on my own and it didn't work too well. So $4,000 a month, if you add that up for the year, 4,000 a month times 12, what is that? Let me math, because I am not the math girl. Plug in my computer here. That's $48,000 a year that you're just leaving on the table. If you're making $4,000 less than you want to a month, if that's your goal. Yeah, $48,000. Thank you, Lisa. So $48,000 a year that you're missing out on. Now, let me just put this in perspective for you. My membership is $997 a month, and you could come into that membership and for 3 months learn something. Okay, because I know I'm going to teach you the business strategy, and I know I'm going to teach you the social media strategy, and I know you're going to take action, and I know you're going to ask for help when you need help and when you feel stuck. If you do all those things, there's no reason why it wouldn't work for you. And if you're at $48,000 under, you're missing it, and all you had to do, $48,000 a year, continually, and all you had to do was invest in the membership for 3 months, 6 months, a year, it would have been worth it. So worth it. So for the year, if you pay in full, it's $9,969, okay? That's still a fraction of what you would make in a year if you learn how to monetize yourself properly on social media. If you come in and you pay for, get the first month for free, and you only pay for 2 more months of coaching with me with that 3-month minimum, then you're paying less than $2,000 to figure out how to make $48,000. Do you understand what I'm saying? The membership should pay for itself. It will if you take action. It will if you're committed to growth. It will if you raise your hand and ask for help. And I know if you're watching this, you're the kind of woman who will raise your hand and ask for help. You're not just going to go, oh, I don't know, I need more support around that, but I'm not going to ask. It will be a safe place to ask for help, and I will teach you exactly what you need to do to get to your next level. And if you have any more questions about the membership, you can feel free to reach out to me in the DMs. I personally answered them myself. I'm not sure how much longer I can do that, but I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. Drop any questions. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, no, it totally is. I know for sure, because all I needed was one coach that believed in me, and it changed my life and my brand forever. Forever. I'll never make less than what I'm making now, because I know exactly what to do. Okay, we got some questions from Stephanie, and today she asked, let's get real. Can you talk about creating reels for different platforms? Yes, you always get me in coaching. Like, I don't have my assistants come in and coach. It's always me. One day I might bring in a guest, but I'll be there too. They're always adding in value. It will be me. Coaching live. So Lisa, this is different than any other membership, any other course. This isn't a course. This is an active coaching membership where it's me and a very small group of women every single week. Every single week. I do live coaching. Now, if you can't make it that week, it's okay. You can get the live replay. When you come into the membership, there's foundational modules that will literally, those alone will change your life. And you're gonna be like, oh, I learned so much. And then you'll have your first live call with me on Wednesday nights. Now, if you pay for the membership in full for the year, you get 2 months free, and you get a private one-on-one kickoff call with me where we really strategize your offers. So if you do come in as an annual member, there is a lot of benefit, because you're not only getting 2 months free, you're getting a private one-on-one with me that's valued at about $500, or I forgot what my rate is right now. But yes, so let me know if you have any more questions, Lisa. Okay, Stephanie says, let's get real. Can you talk about creating reels for different platforms? Absolutely. When you create for different platforms, you need to decide, Is your goal omnipresent marketing, or is your goal specific platform marketing? If you're focused on just a specific platform, you'd create in that platform. You're welcome, Lisa. And if your goal is creating for multiple platforms, I highly recommend creating in the app CapCut. And the next question says, how do I get audio to display the lyrics on my reels? I tried and captions doesn't work. So auto captions on Instagram captions aren't working. What you're most likely seeing is two things. People could either be manually placing in the text for those captions, Stephanie, or the lyrics could be lyric templates in CapCut. You can search within CapCut lyric templates and you'll be able to easily add beautiful lyrics to your videos. Hi, Ash. Hi, Stevie. Hey, Dr. Sally. For those of you just joining in, I am talking all about how I let go of my platform of 300,000 followers to pivot into a brand new TikTok starting at 0 followers so I could have a connected audience who is there to hear me solve one problem: how to build a profitable personal brand, and why I'm doing this in front of all of you, sharing my growth, showing how you can generate leads with a small audience, and how women who literally have a following 0 to 5,000 can still be just as capable of making $5 to $10 to $15 to $20,000 a month if their audience is warm, their audience is nurtured, and they have the business systems in place. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Shane. Yes, you're welcome, Stephanie. I'm so glad that I could help. Does anyone have any other questions? I really hope that I see you in the membership. Our first call is Wednesday. If you feel the pull and you're like, I need to do this thing, I need to take my business to the next level, like I know this is the thing, I'm just a little bit nervous and I need to ask a few more questions, it's okay. I understand that this is an investment for you, but if you don't make it now, when will you actually see change in your social media, in your business, in your brand? If you know you're made for more, and if you know you're capable of generating more revenue on social media, when is the day you're actually going to invest in your brand? Because if that day is today, I'm happy to answer questions privately in the DMs. Because money shouldn't be an issue for this. This is going to help you make more money. If you were watching this and you were already the bajillionaire you want to be, you wouldn't be watching this. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have these questions. And I know I can help you get to the next level. Wherever you're at. If you're starting from $0 to $5,000 a month, it is possible for you to get to $10,000 to $15,000 a month. All you need to know is a strategy. All you need to do is take action. I'll be there to hold your hand every step of the way. If you have any more questions, DM me. I'm so glad that I could be here to help you and share on TikTok strategy today. For those of you who haven't already, go follow me over on my new TikTok account, Success with Sophia, where I will be sharing more personal branding tips, sales tips, help you build the audience of your dreams, and you can watch me go from 0 to sky's the limit. Hello, Lane. Hello, Miss Marrow. Heart back, Lisa. I hope you're feeling well. I really do, because I know how you feel. Lisa and I both are dealing with some lovely autoimmune issues. And I hope your hip's doing better. Okay, everyone, have an amazing night and know that there's nothing you can't do, absolutely nothing you can't do. And there's no reason why you should post on social media without profit. That is a waste of time. That is a really time-sucking hobby. And you've got to get real with yourself. When are you going to be tired of spending all your time looking at your phone and not making any money from it, or not making as much money as you should be from it? If you are not generating revenue in your business and you're spending time away from your family, away from your friends, staring at your phone, it's time to get serious and ask yourself hard questions. Am I gonna learn how to monetize this thing, or am I not? Because if you're not, I suggest you do something else. Seriously. And if you are serious and you are gonna take the action and you do wanna learn, I'm here to help you. I'm a DM away. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have an incredible night, my friends.